Yo, what is up, everybody? Today, we had the debut of 99 overall Donovan McNabb Hoopers edition. Now, I don't know what he brings to the table as a basketball player, but as a football player, as a quarterback, he might be the best one doing it right now in MUT with the speed, with the throw power, with the throwing stats. You guys see the rest of the roster. Nothing else changed besides that signature Thomas Davis as far as I can tell as we head into the game. We have a new field general, but first, we're going to have to watch the defense do their thing as you see returns the kick. He's got Cam Newton throwing the ball deep one-on-one, and he's got the catch with Brandon Cooks. Don't ask me how we got that one over Richard Sherman, but nonetheless, next play, read option, that's going nowhere. We got the defense to keep Cam contained. He's going to have to pass this ball on second down. Newton off balance. Almost should have thrown a pick there. Woodson had his hands on it. Instead, that brings up third down. Throws it in the flats. Johnson steps out of bounds, and that's not going to be a first down. Fourth down to 6, though. He passes up on the field goal. He's going for it 5 wide. Newton got a man who's going in the end zone. It's Steve Smith, senior, for the game's first points. Defense a little bit rusty right there, but it's the game's first drive. We're not really fretting it. We're just hope to adjust to what he's doing. And, you know, obviously part of that happened on a lob streak. But now he's got to adjust to what we're going to be doing with Donovan McNabb. Because we're going to try to air this ball out. We're going to see how good McNabb is as a quarterback running the ball. We're going to try him out as much as we can. As you guys see, third down and 1, throwing it. Quick throw right here to CJ2K. Just going to take what the defense is giving us to move the chains. Next play, McNabb with time. He's only rushing 3. We got an open man. It's Delaney Walker downfield, but he doesn't get both feet in bounds right there, and that's going to bring up second down and 10 instead of a new set of downs. And now here we are at a third down and 5 after you see Hines Ward with the catch. We run the ball with Chris Johnson. He's only rushing, what, 3 people? So we got to make him respect the run game a little bit before we air it out with McNabb a little bit more. A little bit of triple option. This is a little bit too fancy right here. Probably should not even give it to Dante Poe and put him in a bad situation. Second down and 10, running a screen pass. Chris Johnson getting some touches early on in this one, and for a good reason, because look at him go downfield with that 100 speed, taking it to the 23-yard line. McNabb with a good start. Johnson going to get a couple of yards before being brought down. Second down, McNabb looking to throw, only rushing 2. We're rolling out, buying time, trying to hit Vernon Davis, but it's broken up beautifully by, I believe, Sean Taylor. Third down and 8, throwing at McNabb, puts it on the money. That's Brandon Cooks for the first down near the 2-minute warning. We have chew clock on, finding Delaney Walker and just taking what the defense is giving us. A very good drive so far, but we got to cap it off with a touchdown. Chris Johnson up the middle fighting, but gets half the yards needed for the first down. This is going to be a big third down and 2 to see we put on chew clock right here, trying to leave him a little bit of time, running the ball. Johnson fighting. He's not going to get the first down. Inches short. Fourth and 1 in goal line. McNabb handoff. CJ2K in the end zone. I noticed his defense was very unbalanced on that left side, so we, instead of calling a quarterback sneak like I wanted to, we just flipped a little power play, and thankfully it worked out for us. Now he has a minute 15 to try to get himself some points on the board, try to get him a lead. You see Golden take it, the catch, and take it out of bounds. Next play, going in the flats once again. He's also a fan of dinking and dunking the ball downfield and playing it smart, and it's working out decently for him besides that one lob streak catch. You see second down. He continues to do it, but now he's going to have to pass it across the chains on third down. 45 seconds left. Mike Evans with the catch, and there he goes. Evans, the 20, the 10, and Mike Evans actually sits down right here. Open touchdown, but he gets down to try to kill some clock. Will that backfire on him, though? You see, we call our second timeout, second down and 8. It's going to be hard to score a touchdown right here as he throws it in the flats, and he's not going to get a touchdown with TJ Yeldon. That's going to force us to call our final timeout. Third down, big play here, looking, throwing, and broken up by the Honey Badger. And now he ends up taking a field goal instead of being up with 7 points. He's only up 3 points. So that was a very bad mistake. Sometimes instead of just being cute and trying to kill clock, you just got to take free points when they're given to you. As you see Chris Johnson trying to make moves right here. We have no timeouts left before half, so we're just going to run the ball a couple of times. You guys saw that Ronnie Hillman run. We're going to try to recreate that one right now with Chris Johnson. Why not? So we call hurry up and try to get one more run in here with TJ2K. A little cutback goes nowhere. And I mean, we didn't really have much chance of making anything happen, so we just take it into half. We do get ball coming out of half, so with him taking that field goal, a touchdown is going to give us the outright lead in this one. And our only drive so far was a touchdown drive with McNabb, so there's no reason to think that we could do that again. We're taking a deep shot here, though, for Calvin, and Calvin Johnson comes down with it. This Ultimate Legend Calvin, not even Boss Edition, just 98 overall. This guy is a freak, man. He comes down with pretty much anything I throw him. Usually never an interception, at least you know, a broken up pass, but he just catches it most of the time. This is 2nd down and 7. We're going to lob it up deep 1-on-1 for Vernon Davis. Probably not the best guy to lob it up to, and ends up being incomplete anyways. 3rd down and 7. McNabb looking, only rushing 1, throwing, and broken up. That's going to lead to a field goal to tie the game up. That was a big chance to convert, and we just blew it right there to make the right read, and we end up taking a field goal. It's not the worst thing in the world. I don't mind taking our 3 points, tie the game up, and hopefully our defense can get a stop right here as he runs the ball with Cam Newton. That's going to go nowhere. Eric Berry sits him down. 2nd down and 13 coming out. Passing, and it's picked off by Luke Kuechly, reading the corner route he's been running for most of this game, and that time he found the wrong team, and now here we are, tie game, near the red zone, trying to knock on the door, get ourselves a touchdown. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and short. We got McNabb throwing the ball, looking, that's Chris Johnson, but that's not going to be a 1st down, and now we're thinking about going for it on 4th down right here. Do we take the lead with the field goal, or do we go for it and try to get a touchdown? We're going to eventually get called for a delay game right here because the 5-yard penalty doesn't really matter because we plan on taking the field goal. I figured in this situation, the way this game is going, it's a pretty, there's not too many opportunities to score. So when we have one, we might as well take the field goal, give ourselves a lead. Even if he gets a touchdown in this drive, it puts us in a position to attack next time by. But hopefully that doesn't happen, and hopefully the defense plays well enough so next time McNabb gets the ball, it will still be with a 3-point lead or at least a tie game. You guys see right there, he throws it in the corner and gets the 1st down. Next play, Cam Newton, he's mostly been passing the ball, looking to pass it one more time, but sit down, says Super Bowl MVP Von Miller, and that's going to bring up a 2nd down and long, throwing it in the flat, Steve going nowhere, and that's going to take us to the final quarter of play, and a 3rd down and long to start it. Going to be very hard to convert. We got lockdown man coverage. Cam Newton, he can leave the pocket. There he goes. Cam's got the 1st and takes it all the way to the 45-yard line. Huge play right there. Next play, sending a blitz. He's got an open man anyways, and he's got a 1st down to Hines Ward. Now he has a chance to chew up some clock, throwing it in the flats. He's taking his time. He's in field goal range to tie the game, but he's definitely thinking touchdown to win the game. 2nd and 4 in the flats. Got the 1st. Yeldon fighting and taking it to the 23-yard line. He puts on shoot clock. He does not want to give us the ball with much time as he runs it with Yeldon again to the outside. Yeldon fighting for extra yardage to the 17. This is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We'll have to call our timeouts if he gets another 1st down. He comes out running with Yeldon up the middle. Got a 1st, fighting all the way to the 8-yard line. Look at TJ Yeldon go, and he starts chewing up clock. 1st and goal. We're going to have to start calling our timeouts, but first he gets called for a delay of game. That puts him back to the 13-yard line in a goal-to-go situation. Doesn't matter. That's Brandon Cooks for the go-ahead TD. He's up forward with 1:21 left, and this is perfect opportunity for Donovan McNabb to make his legacy felt by getting a game-winning touchdown, his debut game. McNabb, 1st play of the drive, goes to Chris Johnson in the flats. Decent play, but we're going to need a lot more yardage than that with the amount of time we have left. So 2nd down, looking to take a shot. Calvin Johnson downfield, and there he goes. Megatron almost in the end zone, but we get down at the 2-yard line to conserve a little bit of clock. Same thing he did at the end of half. We're doing now to take away his timeout. He calls his 1st one right there. Will it bite us in the ass? We run a pitch, and McNabb doesn't even get the handoff off. I don't know how, but he sacks us back there, and we lose 2 yards. Now at the 4-yard line, running the ball. Chris Johnson goes nowhere. He calls his final timeout. Obviously 4th down territory. Coming out, passing 3rd down. McNabb looking, throwing, wide open for the lead. Calvin Johnson, how do you leave 6'5" Megatron that open in the end zone? We're up 3 with 32 seconds left. He is out of timeouts. He's got to take shots. He's got to keep it out of bounds. Don't keep it in bounds like here. It's dropped, though, probably for the better intended for Brandon Cooks. He needs to take a shot downfield. Cam Newton throwing. Got a man, but that's going to stay in bounds. A field goal does tie the game, but he needs to get the next play off quickly. You see that clock ticking down. 17 seconds left. He's not going to spike it. He's going to call another play. He's looking to go deep. Cam Newton lobbing it. Here we go. Broken up. I believe intended for Brandon Cooks again in traffic. We had multiple players. 9 seconds left. This could be the last play. Newton looking, pressure, throwing. Evans got it, but the clock continues to run, and it's going to run him out of time. That is the game. He threw it in bounds. He took a chance, but we're just playing a very conservative defense, and that was just not the right play call. He had to take shots downfield with him having no timeouts or try to get it out of bounds. And thankfully, we hang on right there. We just played some smart defense at the end there. And our strategy of chewing clock almost cost us, but thankfully worked out since he left Calvin Johnson open in the end zone. So McNabb wins his debut game. Nothing spectacular from McNabb, but at the same time, there's no mistakes. And that's the best thing that you want to hear from your quarterback. You don't notice the bad play he's making because he didn't make any bad plays. So definitely happy with Donovan McNabb starting his first game. Leave a like and a favorite if you guys enjoyed it. Pretty good game. Shout out to my opponent. Subscribe for more Madden 16, and I'll catch you guys next time.